Hello, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for today's video. It's a very special video for me. I am doing another wedding makeup look, but this is using all drugstore cosmetics, so nothing is high-end, nothing is even ColourPop, nothing like that. These are all drugstore brands, and if I do say so myself, I think it's absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this look. It's neutral but still very glam, so yeah, if you'd like to see how I created this look and what I used, then please keep on watching. I do apologize, there's a little bit chit-chattiness about my wedding, so I hope that's not too annoying for you. So yeah, make sure you keep watching. I do upload daily videos on budget lifestyle, whether it's a makeup tutorial, cooking, hauls, go shopping with me, whether it's just grocery shopping, whatever. So yeah, I upload a budget life video every single day of the week. Plus I also do live streams every Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, turn it on all, so that way you are notified every single time I upload, which is daily. So let's go ahead and get started with this really beautiful drugstore makeup look. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My skin is clean. I'm just gonna hurry up and prime it. So like I said, all these products are gonna be drugstore, so I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer for some primer. Just get this nice and rubbed in. So on my actual wedding day, I'm going to be using probably a mix. I don't know what my look's gonna be, but we'll definitely see when that day comes. So I did kind of update my wedding colors. It's gonna be peach and gray, kind of like a peachy beige and gray. So I don't know if we're gonna be I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a makeup look like that, but this is going to be also kind of a more neutral look. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Expert Wear Twin Eyebrow Pencil in dark brown. Love this stuff. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I do like this stuff. It's good as a eyeshadow primer as well. I'm just going to blend this out with my stippling brush. I'm going to be using an eyeshadow palette I've never used on camera. It's actually a really, really nice little palette. I bought it with another one to do a review, and I just never got around to it. But if you would like to see a full review of this eyeshadow palette that's coming up, let me know down below in the comments. But let's get that all stippled out. Okay, so that really helps to even out the skin tone of the eye and gives a nice base. So I'm going to be using the W7 Color Me Buff. I don't think I've used this on camera. Really nice neutral eyeshadow palette. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm just going to be starting off with this medium tone right here. It's a matte, and just get this blended out. I'm going to do something kind of nice and soft, but I want it to be, I don't know, I don't want it to be super dramatic or anything, but this is a great little palette. I was really, really impressed with it. Look how easy that blended out. Just so quick. They're not very powdery at all, like in the pan. There's not like a whole bunch of kick up or anything. But I will link everything down below in the description box. It will be an Amazon affiliate link if you want to use it. If not, that's cool too, but that way, if you do find something here that you do want to try, it's easy for you. So, I like it. It's a little bit cool toned, but not overly cool toned. So I do dig it a lot. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with this first shade right here, and I'm going to buff that out a little bit. Use this also as a like a kind of a underbrow highlight. They're very, very pigmented and they just blend effortlessly, so really, really nice. Okay, I think for the outer corner, I think I'm going to do a little bit more of that first shade, and I'm just going to plop that a little bit to the outer corner just to deepen it up just a little bit. I love eyeshadow looks that you can use the same brush. Just makes it easy, and I'm going to switch brushes here in a minute, but okay, that looks nice. Okay, so I like that. I think that is enough smokiness for what I want. Like I said, my NYX glitter primer, and I love this for any shimmer shade. It just oomph up any shimmer shade you use on top of it. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that to the area that I haven't laid down shadow. So like the rest of the two-thirds of the lid. Okay. So I think I'm going to go in with this third shade right here. It's a very kind of, very, very nice kind of slightly shimmery kind of pearl color. I'm just going to plop that right on. The only thing I don't like about this palette is it didn't come with a mirror, which it's fine, but okay, I'm going to go in with that same brush, and then whatever's left from that transition shade, I'm just going to buff just to get that nice and blended. Okay, look at that. Actually, I didn't even have to go in with another brush. I like that. I think it just adds enough emphasis to the eyes. I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the skin. I'm actually going to be concealing before I do foundation. I'm going to be going in with two different concealers. So underneath my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Conceal, and I really like this stuff. It's nice and thin. You don't need a ton of it. I mean, it's a thicker concealer, but you don't go in with a ton. That's what you need to do. Is if you go in with too much, it's going to cake up, and yeah, you don't need a ton of this stuff. I'm just gonna get this blended out underneath the eye. You don't have to be super precise, like you can go a little bit lower, but I just really want to clean up that edge. And make sure you don't hit like the inner part of your eye where you have shadow, because that can be a little difficult to go in and fix. But I mean, it's definitely doable, but it's definitely easier just to be a little bit careful once you get to the inner part of the eye area. Okay, and then on my face, I'm going to be going back in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I'm just going to use this to gently conceal. Once again, you don't need much. Okay, that should be good. That's actually probably too much, but it's fine. That way I don't have to use as much foundation. And I'm totally expecting to break out right before my wedding, so, you know, that's gonna be fun. But okay, there we go. I think that's pretty nice and concealed. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with foundation now. So going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This isn't completely transfer proof on me, but it's pretty close. It looks really pretty on the skin. I still don't know what foundation I'm actually gonna wear for my wedding, but I'll definitely figure it out. But I'm excited. I already ordered plates and everything and went out and to where we're getting married and got everything kind of like squared away, like what time and where we're gonna stand. So it's definitely getting closer, getting things more nailed down, which is good. Okay, once again, I'm just gonna go in and buff this out with that same stippling brush. Okay, so I think that looks really, really pretty. So it's just the perfect amount of dewiness. I'm gonna powder, but do you see what I mean? It just looks really pretty on the skin. So I'm gonna be going in with 2 different shades of the Coty Airspun. So translucent extra coverage underneath my eyes. I think that will be nice to just kind of, it won't really change the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, that really helps to set the makeup down. Looks beautiful. And then on the rest of my face, I'm going to be going in with Rosey Beige. This is a slightly more pinky peachy tone, which I think will be good with, I don't want to say it doesn't really darken your foundation, like I'll show you here in just a second, but this will kind of help to maybe a little bit color adjust. Like, it really doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really change the shade at all from side to side, but I don't know. I just want a colored powder just to add a little bit more coverage. So just really beautiful on the pores. Love this powder. Love the Coty Airspun. It's just such a great powder. So I personally will, I've always done this, but I will gently place a little bit of powder right over my brows. That really does help to prevent any kind of sweating off or melting or anything, but it doesn't change the shade. As long as it's just a little bit, you'll be good. But there we go. So face is powdered. I think it looks really, really nice up close too. Just really help to smooth everything over. So okay, so let's move on to some color products for the face. So this is going to be blush, bronzer, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be going in with an oldie but a goodie, Physicians Formula. I mean, it's just such a great bronzer. Just adds just the right amount of color to the skin where it looks natural. It almost does like, and I love this brush. This is a BH Cosmetics, I can't remember what, oh, it's a number 2, but it's kind of shaped kind of weird. It's kind of like a dip in. So it almost does a natural kind of contouring action where it looks like I went in with 2 different products or 2 different brushes and you don't. It's just great. Love this brush. Bronzing and contouring all at the same time. Love it. A little bit across the chin and nose, just that way. I want to look beautiful and stuff, but I don't want to look super duper made up, which I know is strange coming from me, but there we go. That looks really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to blush. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. blush in Twinkle Pink. This is such a beautiful blush. It's really, really pretty. Has a slight amount of like glitter luminosity to it. It's just so pretty. So pretty. I guess this is supposed to be a pretty close dupe for the NARS Orgasm. And I have both, and I would say this one's not as pinky. This one's more of like a peach, but it's just so pretty on the skin. Just very glowy. But once again, it doesn't really emphasize texture, but it's just so pretty on the skin. Love it. Okay, I'm going to finish off the lower lash line. I'm going to be dipping back into that first matte shade, what we used for transitioning and for the outer corner. I'm just going to smoke this a little bit underneath the lash line. I don't want to go all the way in. I want to keep that area kind of open. I don't want to close off my eye too much. I just want to enhance the natural shape of it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to wear lashes yet for my wedding. I want to be comfortable. I'm already going to be in a dress, you know, and uncomfortable shoes and hot and a lot of people and, you know, so I don't know if I'm going to wear lashes, but do you see how that just kind of helped to emphasize those eyes even more? I like it. Okay, so highlighter. I wanted something really beautiful and glowy, so I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder in I'm So Lit. Such a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'll swatch it here. It is a loose powder, so it's going to be hard for me to kind of... Okay, but this is it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and... So when you blend it out... Oh, sorry, there was some glitter glue still there, but it's just so beautiful on the skin. So I'm just going to be going in with a Wet n Wild highlighting brush, and you just need the smallest amount, but watch this. You see that? I'm going to have to go in with my powder brush to kind of get this to calm down a little. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. With this highlight, you don't need much at all. Just, I mean, you get a huge container and it's just going to last you forever. Like, literally probably forever. Just a touch, whatever's left on the brush, down the bridge of the nose, and a little bit on the lip. Just so pretty, it just gives the prettiest glow. Then with my pinky finger, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and pick just a little bit up. But I'm going to pop it on that inner corner. I don't have, I mean, while that cream shade that I placed on it, it's like the prettiest satin. I want just to add a little bit more bling to the inner part of the eye. So just to really kind of widen and open up that inner corner. Okay, there we go. That is very bright and open. Let me put the lid on and show you. I mean, this is the package, and you need the smallest amount. You end up getting, let's see here, 0.28 ounces or 8 grams. You'll never go through this, but it's so pretty on the skin. It's just gorgeous. So, okay, so face is done. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some setting spray. So this is the CoverGirl Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist All Day Wear. I thought I had it memorized. I did not. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and finish off my brows. I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Browprecise Fiber Volumizer, and this is in the shade Blonde. I have the medium brown or dark brown and then the blonde. I do like using the blonde when I want to add a lot of fullness and hairiness without really darkening my eyebrows. So just Just makes him look a little bit more bushy and fuller, and like there's more hair than there actually is, without adding a ton of color to it, where I've already filled him in with pencil, and like I said, I want a little bit more of a, when I say natural, you know it ain't natural at all, but yeah, okay. But I'm super excited for the wedding. I think it's gonna be fun. I guess what I'm most excited about is just getting to marry the love of my life, you know, and I can definitely see, honestly, I've just been planning this for like a couple of months, you know, but there's people out there that spend years planning for their wedding, and I just have to say it has been so stressful. It's a very, 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 very small wedding, you know, pretty much just family, and I couldn't even imagine like trying to spend years planning your big day. I mean, you're a much stronger woman than I am, because I could not do it. I have been pretty stressed and miserable, so I'm gonna be glad that it's over. Okay, don't get grossed out, but I am going to get some eye boogers out, and I will use the end of my makeup brush. I don't recommend it, but I also know I cannot be the only one that does that. Okay, that feels better. Here we go. Okay, mascara, and then finally lips. I'm going to be going in with the Loreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This stuff it doesn't smear, flake, transfer on me. It's very, very black. I absolutely love this stuff. It has a lot of volume, which I like. I like a very voluminous eyelash. I mean, I like length, especially where it feels like I've been losing a lot of lashes lately. But if I had to choose between length and volume, I would do volume all the way. So, okay. If you haven't tried the L'Oreal Voluminous, I don't know what you're waiting for, but look at that. It's just so pretty. It just adds a lot to your lashes. And yeah, it's just gorgeous. Really helps to frame the eyes. Like, honestly, that's what I'm saying, is I don't feel like I would have to wear lashes if I'm using this mascara, which I honestly probably will. I might look for a waterproof version. It's not because this isn't awesome, but I'm probably gonna cry. So I want to make sure I'm super duper covered. And while this stuff is amazing, like the wear is, I've never cried in it, and I do not think that this would be waterproof or water resistant. But for just everyday normal wear, this stuff is amazing. Love it. Okay. So pretty, just adds so much. I wish it wasn't throwing shadows, because it's a little bit later in the day. It's almost, I think it's almost 8 o'clock at night when I'm filming this. So it's throwing some shadows on my face, but they're not as spidery as they look. But if you like a spidery looking lash, you can coat this on and coat this on and coat this on. Okay, and then finally for lips, I'm going to be going in with a brand new favorite. It's a new favorite to me, newer favorite. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Les Macarons collection, and this is in Mon Caramel. Such a beautiful nude. This has to be like the best nude I've ever tried. It's just so pretty, and it's just stunning, and I have like a major cat hair. Okay, there we go. Watch this. Isn't that just such a beautiful nude? It's like my lips, but better, but it's just slightly. So pretty. So I definitely think this is a really beautiful kind of neutral wedding makeup, and it's using all Drugstore. And looking at this, and I know I just did it, but looking at this, I wouldn't think that this was Drugstore. Like, the skin looks beautiful. The skin looks very smooth, very even. Love the eyes, and that W7 palette is so affordable. The brows look great. Love the lips. But yeah, this is the finished Drugstore wedding makeup look. I'm so excited, and I'm going to be doing kind of a little bit of a vlog style. I'll probably even do a get ready with me on my actual wedding day, so that way you can be there with me as I get ready for my wedding day, and there'll be like a separate little vlog video of the actual day. So I'm really excited that I get to share that with you. But yeah, I absolutely love this look. So pretty. Just, I love it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this wedding makeup using all Drugstore products. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and share it. That shows me that you're enjoying the content. Also, make sure that you leave a comment down below. What Drugstore product, new or old, do you wish you could have worn for a big day, whether it was your wedding, graduation, prom, a really special date? What Drugstore product would it have been? Let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget, you're always welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. I should have another video that should start autoplaying here very soon. Or you are always welcome to click on one of the ones that's popping up around me. So yeah, let's hang out a little bit longer. I'll see you in just a sec.